Don't you hate it when watching a Crucible video, especially like a how-to Crucible video, and you look at the B-roll in the background and you see the content creator dominating, and it's almost like they're playing first-timers who just tried out the Crucible, and it just seems like they're just god-tier players and just rolling over people. Well, today, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything in my gameplay. I got wrecked in this competitive match. I'm going to explain why it was so awesome. So let's jump in. Hey, I'm Todd the Gator. I'm a 50-something Guardian, and I love to analyze Crucible gameplay so that I can get better. And my goal is that you can learn from my mistakes and improve as well whenever you jump into the Crucible or any PvP multiplayer game for that matter. In this match, I'm playing with my buddy Warcry, and we're both above average players when it comes to the Crucible, but as you'll see, we didn't get the desired result. The game is a 3v3 clash on the Bannerfall map. We're playing against another two-player fire team, and each of us has had a random player as our third. So on the surface, it seems like a pretty even matchup. And remember, this is competitive, which is a combination of skill-based matchmaking and competitive rank. This is an unscripted analysis of my gameplay. So let's roll. By the way, if they use that super, yeah, you just got to run from it. There's no, yeah, they're over here on the right side too. See, I have this really bad habit, and it's from my Call of Duty days where I could usually go behind and flank players, kill 2 and 3 at a time. It's still such a bad habit that I'll actually separate from my team like an idiot. And this game, this team is going to expose that badly. So you notice I'm already separated from my 2 players. They take out the random player on our team. He was the most forward. My buddy Warcry is behind him trying to offer support. And they're dominating the middle of this map. And that really is the gameplay here, because that's where your heavy spawns. But you can see I realized that, okay, I need to get back with my team. I've got invisible hunters, by the way. But it's too late. Warcry's down. They easily kill this guy. And I'm just trying to get back and rotate with my team. Now I gotta rotate. They're gonna cut me off at the pass. And they did. 2 against 1, never gonna win. Yeah, we got the sweat tonight. Never gonna win that battle. Players. Look at this. Look, all 3 of them all together. You got a front man firing his rose, and you got players in the background. One is using a Kvostov, which ricochets off of the teammates if we're all together. And then you have another, it looks like a hand cannon user, that is the Warlock here. But look at the formation here. That's beautiful. That's exactly how you want to play in the Crucible, especially in competitive. Sliding shotgun, team fire. They pick off you guys and then they charge me. These are Trials players. I'm just waiting for one to flank us. So the one thing I've mentioned in earlier gameplay videos is that good players know when they could possibly lose a gunfight, and they just get back behind cover and recharge their shields. 2 of the 3 of these guys are using hand cannons, which is a peek and shoot weapon to begin with. It offers massive damage for just 1 bullet if you can land it. And it's definitely the gun of choice in competitive matches, especially with sweaty players and players that are really skilled and know what they're doing. I'm using something similar. I'm competing with the hand cannon using my my Jade Rabbit here, but you can see the hand cannon is much more powerful, and they're so fast. They have to have probably some type of boots on that make them move very quickly. And they're, like I said, 2 of them are hunters, so they're just so squirrely, so hard to lock down and kill one. It's just the most frustrating game I've played in a long time.
Yeah.
See?
They're definitely sweats.
And here's what happens. This is a common ploy that really good players will do. They bring one guy in that appears to be flanking, but it's just a distraction. You notice all of us are Warcry and I both bite. We're trying to 2v1 this guy who's rushed in here and get this guy who's trying to flank behind us. And that leaves our front man here, our Blueberry, all by himself against the two players that are dominating the middle. And this, well, you'll see.
That's a freak grenade. They're pushing.
He's just waiting. He's not charging out. He's just waiting. So frustrating. Because usually I can make players make mistakes by pushing first. But this guy was so smart. He knew exactly his layout. And yeah, I hate shotguns.
Shotgun.
I really hate shotguns.
He just waits for you to charge him and then he slides and shotguns you.
Exactly.
That's the only move this guy's got.
Yeah, it wasn't. He was just frustrating the hell out of me. And he was definitely the strongest of the three players because he was a little more confident jumping out and trying to divert our attention. So immediately I need something better, closer range to offset that shotgun. I've got to do something to change up the game here or this game's going to go south fast. So sidearm is my best bet against a shotgun. He had pulled heavy because they had dominated the middle of the map.
They're farming us, by the way. They're not trying to.
They definitely are not trying to mercy us too quickly. So wait for my members to respawn so we're all together again, which gives us the best chance. I didn't even see the guy still has his heavy.
Got the cataphract. I guess he's used his last one on me now.
Yep, he did.
Well, we knew we'd get this game. I'm gonna go over here.
Reason I said that is because the previous two games we ran over the other team. And for reasons that I just mentioned. They run out by themselves, they're exposed, they're not buying cover. It's so easy to pick off players like that, but man, this team was so frustrating.
Ready?
So squirrely. Finally, our Blueberry joins us only because he's getting chased by this guy. And he knows he's outgunned. He gets the hell out of there, gets back with his team. What a smart player. I mean, I couldn't even get him with my sidearm. He was that fast. He chased the Blueberry, realized the Blueberry was joining our team, and instead of challenging the three of us, which he would have lost eventually, he ran the hell out of there and got back with his team. That is such a smart player. And you notice they're not really pushing. None of them is pushing or exposing themselves against the three of us. They're just sitting there waiting to get their shot in. Two up top, and you can see there's one down below. If you watched my radar video, it explains how to read that. And you can see there's a circle right below us. That means there's a player down below the two of us, the Blueberry and I. And we're trying to shoot here, and the third player is underneath us, probably ready to pounce. Whenever one of us goes down, they're going to charge again. This is the one that exposes himself, and I make him pay for that, but both my guys are dead. Now I'm in the middle. I've got two players running around looking for me, and I try everything I can. I just can't get myself out of this.
This guy, all this guy's got is close range.
Yeah, he's got more than close range. So I got him here, right? He's just waiting for me to turn that corner because he's using a rose. He's using a hand cannon, which gives him a lot of damage. He only has to 3-tap me, and look at my health. It's only 3/4, so he could possibly 2-tap me here. That's what he does.
This guy's got a rose. He's just waiting for me. These boys are big time sweaty, man. Big time sweaty.
They are. And sweaty doesn't mean bad or good. It just means they're good players. They've played a lot. They have learned from their mistakes that they have to stick to their team. And man, did they ever expose us in this one.
All the decked out rows, everything.
Of course. They play comp.
Just to stay together in team shot.
Now this guy's the only mistake I saw them ever make. And this is one of the pairs, I believe. He has a sword, so he thinks he can come in here and take both of us out. But we are above average players, and we're not going to just sit there and let him kill us. So, yeah, he's down.
Team shot. Can't kill two of us.
Now, see, why didn't I do that earlier? Rotating play, rotating your gun. When your teammate is firing, be next to him and jump out in front of him and take some of the damage. Because that single player by that stump outside there, he finally couldn't hold up against two different players with different health. So we finally get him out. And like I said, the great thing about comp is you can pick your teammates up. Even more reason to be near your teammates. So that's exactly what I do here.
Forget about the blueberry. Let him just sacrifice himself.
We can't control the blueberry, the random player. I try to give him some backup here. But an amazing thing happens. They don't charge the middle. We finally have the middle. And they're just loading up their shotgun with more special, getting prepared, and are patient. Not rushing.
Yeah, just sit back and farm it.
Blueberry gets an easy shot. But he's exposed. And I probably, in hindsight, I probably should have jumped in here and given him more support.
There they go. Now they're going to push. You ready?
And there's my bud, all exposed.
Try to help now.
Now I'm exposed.
I'm going to go right to our spawn, see if I can buy us time.
I realize the jig is up. I've got the whole team here. My buddy Warcry's on the other side of the map. He's too far away because he spawned after he died. I wasn't able to revive him. They run over the blueberry here, up top.
Did you spawn? There's his buddy. Just pick.
And look at that. They're all together. Pick up their teammate that I just finally got lucky and killed. And he could be aggressive because he knew his teammates were behind him and there was nobody behind them. All our teammates were spawning on other sides of the map. It's just a mess. I could never get flowing on this game. So frustrating.
Come up. Just stay together. That's what they're doing. Let the blueberry sacrifice himself.
I think the blueberry just got frustrated and just said, hell with it. I'm just going to go out with a blaze of glory. It was just a free kill for them. I'm just trying to get an angle.
Yeah, he's going to get heavy. That's a shotgunner.
See, they're controlling the middle again. They got heavy. And I'm team shooting with my buddy Warcry. And I should have picked them up as quick as I could, but you noticed they pressed really quick and did not allow me to pick my buddy up. So now I'm in the same spot again. 2v1, 3v1. You'll never win that match. I don't care how strong your gun is.
That's how you got to play, you know?
I mean, I got nothing else here. Only thing I can do is just use my super. Super v super. And I get a little cocky here, right? No. His buddy's right there to clean him up. I remember I'm low health still. Very smart play. See, we respawn so many times that we never can stick together as a team. We never can get that flow. And that's what good trials-based playing teams do, is they know when the numbers are on their side, don't hesitate, push. But don't push and expose yourself out of cover against the full 3 stack of a team. And they were so good at doing that.
We need to rotate to the other side of the map.
Blueberry stays behind.
Yeah, I'm with you. Coming back.
Blueberry dies. I don't care how good a gun you got. You're not gonna win, especially against skilled players. See, the team fire was working. And then they used their other super on us.
Much we can do there. Oh, we got a single player here. See, he's going to wait.
Oh, what a frustrating game. So frustrating.
Oh, well.
And I'm going to show you the score. I'm going to show you how badly I got crushed. I mean, I got crushed. I mean, at least my other 2 teammates broke even on KDA, but this was a really tough game. Really tough game. And obviously, this Slyrack guy was definitely the strongest member of the team. But man, what a game. That was... and I encounter those games quite a bit. And when you do, you just have to try to get into the flow. And if you don't, you just have to move on and try to do better next time. But that's the reason I wanted to show you this video. I mean, it's easy to show you my 2 games before this when I had a 4 KDA and 23 kills in a match, like Slayrack did here. But I want to show you how a really well put together team operates. And when you're up against it, you can recognize it right off the bat. And then try to duplicate what they're doing. It's a chess match. You're trying to match what the other team is presenting. And there was such a mismatch here that you can see it went to mercy. It didn't even go to time. They mercied us before we could even get to the end of the game. So that's the reason I wanted to show you this video. Hopefully this helps you out in the future and realize that we're not gods. We're not all gods that play Crucible. We're people who make big mistakes. And even the streamers will never show those games that went terribly bad. They're only going to show those games that they crushed. I mean, I wouldn't want to show too much bad gameplay as well, but for learning purposes, I think this was a good way to end it. So I hope you got something out of this video, and hit a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, next week I'll have another video out all about the Crucible. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the Crucible, and later, Guardian.